Tonight, Rockford voters will choose whether or not to keep a 1% sales tax over the next 5 years. It's on next week's primary.
13 News reporter William Ingalls shows us why Democrats and Republicans both support this tax.
Since 2007, road repairs in Rockford have been funded by a 1% sales tax, one which Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara hopes residents will vote to extend on the February primary.
This is a way that the city of Rockford is investing heavily in our infrastructure. That's your neighborhood streets, that's your alleys, that's your sidewalks, that's our major thoroughfares in our community. Nearly
a third of which comes from people who don't live in the city, which also means more state and federal funds.
This tax generates about $16 million, and we're able to then use those $16 million to leverage state and federal funds to bring more money into our community to invest more into our infrastructure.
However, Rockford roads will still get repairs if the referendum fails. But as chairman of Citizens for Rebuilding Rockford, Paul Naley, points out, the city would have to raise property taxes and borrow money to make the repairs.
So you can do it as a pay-as-you-go, which is this method, which would be voting yes to renew this referendum, or you can go back to the old method, which is taking on debt and paying interest on that debt.
And even Winnebago County's GOP chairman Eli Nicolosi, whose party generally opposes both new and existing taxes, supports this referendum both for keeping property taxes down as well as not being a permanent tax.
The big thing is there's a 5-year sunset clause. Without that, I think a lot of us would be more against it. But because of that, and because of the benefits it brings, I'm not really hearing too many people against it.
But the decision on how to fund these projects will come down to you, the voter, on February 23rd. For your 13 Weather Authority, William Ingalls, 13 News.
If voters approve the referendum, it will pass as a whole and not have to go through the April election.
Rockford's 5th and 7th